everyone. How are you? I'm going to do a quick draw. I decided that quick draw is much better in the rhythm of my life if I do it on Friday. And I think Friday's better because my quick draws I was trying to get for the energies for the weekend anyway. So why not just set it up for the weekend? So here we are on Friday. Friday, we're going to do a quick draw. So I am really thankful for each and every one of you for coming on board, joining me, being a part of my channel. I'm just getting myself ready here. It's been quite a week. I hope you had a good week. I had a good week. You know, it's funny. I decided I wanted to try to feed the ravens. There were these 2 ravens that were flying around. And it was really, really cool. But my dog Ruby decided she really didn't like the ravens. So, you know, she's kind of chased them away. And I'm kind of sad about that because they were really cool to watch. One of the neat things about the ravens, at least with these 2, you know, I didn't want to like constantly be feeding them. I've been giving them peanuts, raw peanuts. You know, so I decided I have to make it just a real regular thing. So once a day I would put food out there. So I was putting these peanuts out once a day. And they came to learn that I was putting the peanuts out in the middle of the afternoon. So once I put the peanuts out in the middle of the afternoon, one of them would fly over and check it out, but it wouldn't take any of the peanuts. And then that raven left and then came back a little while later with the other raven. So I thought that was really cool. Because that's how this raven operated, you know. When it first came around, it was the only one eating it, but once, you know, kind of decided would share, he kind of waited for the other one before he would eat, and I thought that was just a neat quality. All right, but anyway, we are going to be looking at the energies for this coming weekend. You know, I've been doing my shorts every day, and it's funny because, like, there's this energy that's kind of happening with every day with each card in the sequence that they're being pulled. And today we got the Wheel of Fortune, and I love that because I think it was a rough Mercury retrograde, and now we're really feeling, you know, those, you know, or at least for me, you know, summertime. You know, I'm just so happy that I don't have to wear socks. You know, I got my sandals on, things like that, you know, because the weather's nice again. So I just feel like, you know, it's just nice that the energy is starting to really kind of push us in a good direction. We're starting to feel it, you know. So that's what that Wheel of Fortune was kind of talking to me about this morning, was like, you know, after so much change and shifting and upsets and downs and this and that, you know, it just feels good to really start to feel the energy move in a more positive, calm, and you know, I want to say cooperative energy, because it's nice when we can feel the energy of the universe working with us. All right, so while I was sitting here, I'm going to use the wisdom of the Oracle for my reading today. And if I feel compelled to pull a tarot deck, I've got all my decks out. So we'll see if we go in that direction. But one of the cards that came out was the card of the Fates. So I really feel like we're in a time of fated energy as a collective, you know, where things are just happening, you know, and we have to be able to trust, you know, what's going on and not fight it. Because if we're in the present moment, we get it, you know. It's when we're in our past or we're in our future that we lose sight of, you know, what's really going on right now. So I feel though, however, you know, our lives are changing in a direction that's more, you know, due to our destiny. So I love that we are going towards our destinies. All right, let's start. All right, let's begin with all of my Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. You know, I've got some Santo Paulo burning here. It smells so good in here. All right, let's see. Aries, what's going on for this weekend? You know what? I listen to the readings, all right? It's so nice to have you in the chat, and stick around, and at the end, I will be happy to answer any questions, and we'll pull some cards just on your experience. How's that? All right. So your latest news. I don't know how to say your first name. But anyway, welcome. Let's see what's going on for my Aries. What's going on for all of my Aries? Grateful, thankful. Let's see what the Ooh, that one came out. Co-create. So I feel like there's this energy of working with someone. You know, maybe there's something you're going to work on at home, you know, build something together. Let's see. But I like co-create because it means that you are really kind of pulling things together. All right, let's see. Grateful, thankful to the cards for my Aries. I'm going to cut the deck. We're going to pull from the top. All right. The next card we have is All That Glitters. So, you know, if you were trying to build something with somebody, I feel as if it may have started out really, really great because we have All That Glitters here. You know, a lovely card. You know, but with all that glitters, you know, on the surface, everything might appear really, really good in dealing with your person here. But I feel as if, you know, this is an energy this weekend that's asking that the two of you work together, you know, and take the masks off because all that glitters is not always gold, right? So I feel like this is one of those things that, you know, you need to just kind of trust the process here, you know, because these are positive in a lot of ways. Because, you know, if you guys really, if you're building something, because I get the sense that this is something that you are trying to create together, something that really you can build on, you know, but, you know, you have to really be transparent, okay? And I think two people working together have to be very clear and on the same page. So this weekend, you know, I feel like you really need to get on that same page in working with another person. Because if not, you know, there's going to be all this discord. All right. And I just feel as if, you know, this is a weekend that whatever it was that you were working on, building together, you know, it's time to take the mask off and see what's causing all this unsettled energy with this peace card coming up reversed. So, you know, your weekend is going to be really about, you know, taking those masks off, you know, and especially, you know, when we are working to build something, whether it's, you know, some project or a house or, you know, whatever, right? You know, there's your vision and the other person's vision. So it's like, are you really on the same page? And, you know, it's always been said that, you know, people who want to do like, you know, refurbishing projects or, you know, flip a house and things like that, that it really tests the boundaries of a relationship between, you know, a husband and a wife, you know, because, you know, there's a lot of opinions. So I feel as if this is a good energy to take the masks off and try to get down to the brass tacks. All right, that's what's coming to mind for me. All right, Aries, so that's what you have. So let's move on to my Taurus. Taurus, what's going on? Let me write your time down. All right, Taurus. Grateful, thankful to all my Taurians. Really happy to have you guys all around. And if you like the reading, hit that like button. Ooh, look what just kind of came up. The Milk and Honey. You know, there was a song. Oh, it's coming to mind. I don't remember who sang it, but it's back from, I want to say, the 80s, you know, where it was from the land of milk and honey. And I feel like things are really, really good. You know, you've worked really hard. Take a nap. I feel like some of you Taurians, you know, maybe you work and work and work and work and work. And, you know, now you need to learn how to balance that with, you know, just like everyday life, just hanging out. All right, so some of you Taurians, take time off this weekend. Enjoy some of the money that you make. All right, so let's see what's really going on here. I have quite a few cards have come out. So again, you know, there's an energy around you, Taurus, and someone else there. You know, there was some kind of a rift because we have the mending card here. And here we have TikTok reversed. And I feel like, you know, right now is not the time for you. You just don't feel like now is the time that you want to maybe fix this situation or work with this situation so that, you know, maybe you can fix it. You know, I don't think you're ready. All right. The other person may be ready, but I don't think you're ready. But when you're ready, you know, it'll be okay. But I think you know that it's going to come time where, you know, you're either going to run into this person, you know, because of social circles or whatever. And it would be really nice to have this resolved, whoever it is that you are dealing with. Because I feel as if this is an energy, again, this card fell out, you know, that all that glitters, it's like something was said, you know, and it really upset it. It was almost as if there was like this need. You guys came together, you know, to kind of mirror each other. This could be actually a twin flame kind of energy. And twin flame energy, a lot of people are like, oh, I want my twin flame. But let me tell you, having been in a twin flame relationship for 12 years, it is not easy. It is really not an easy relationship. And I think this is one of those that maybe as time goes on, you're starting to see, the real reality, and the masks are coming off, and you're starting to really see that it wasn't all that you thought it was going to be. So Taurus, I think this weekend, maybe this person's going to resurface, but I think you're finding a sense of peace and like the answers that you have been needing as to why everything happened between you and this person. All right. Because, for some people, there's no fixing it. For other people, only time will fix the situation. But for now, I think, you can, take some peace, and because there's been enough distance and perspective. And like I said, this is a weekend, Taurus, where I think you ought to go and, do what you want to do. Rest, relax, enjoy yourself, take a nap, just kind of let it all go. All right. Let whatever happened to you recently in the past go, because it was heavy. It weighed on you. It stressed you out. It kept you from really feeling whole. So now just move on. All right. And I think, it's time to really kind of, ground yourself more into you and find, some inner peace. And when the card of peace comes up, that's talking about, do things like meditation and yoga and, take a walk, go swimming, those kind of things. Do good things. All right. So that's what I've got for you, Taurus, a real weekend of self-care. All right, let's move on to my Gemini. Grateful, thankful to all my Geminis. Gemini, this card has fallen out. Oh, you also get the peace card. So I think this is an energy of, and you might be a Gemini, Taurus, cusper kind of thing, where, enjoying the weekend is on the menu. And then we have the milk and honey card coming out. And again, these cards are flipping out. I'm not, I'm sitting here shuffling. Oops, here's another one. And then we have the card of deep knowing. And it comes up reversed. So I think intuitively this weekend, I think you're starting to feel that things are good. I think things are changing. You broke through a cycle, Gemini. And I think now you can start to really enjoy yourself. This number is 51. It adds up to a 6. And I just kind of got, this card kind of brings in some real peace and balance. Because I feel as if, you can sit back and start to enjoy the good life is what I hear in my head. So to enjoy the good life is really, really amazing, right? So let's see, what else do we have? Oops. Serendipity coming out. Yeah, I feel like your luck is changing, Gemini. I feel like things are turning. Things are really moving forward. This card of serendipity. I mean, here we have this 4-leaf clover. It's just you're just kind of really kind of embracing what's going on. So this is a nice energy for the weekend. So I would completely surrender to the flow of life, and just kind of let the weekend unfold, because I think there's some magic going to appear for you. So I don't want to even elaborate on that. I'd like to end that on a good note. I think you've been really waiting for this break, and I think this weekend you're going to feel good. Again, going very back to the very beginning of this reading, the Wheel of Fortune was the card today, and I feel like things are starting to turn in our favor, and you, clearly, that is what's going on. So really happy for you on that, all right? So let's turn to our Cancers. Cancer, 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 what's going on for all of Grateful, thankful to each one of you. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for being a part of my channel. Really appreciate you all. Let's see what's going on for my Cancers. Cancer, Cancer, what's going on? Oop, we got a flipper. Wait, where is it? It'll come out. I don't know where it is. Oh, here it is. Look what's come out for you, Cancer. Happy, happy. This is so beautiful, because here this woman is sitting upon this big egg. I feel as if you're sitting on your cosmic egg. and you are happy. And here we have this beautiful light just kind of radiating down into you. So, you know, Cancer, I think this is really terrific. And here, you know, the number, because somehow the numbers are really wanting me to talk today. So the number here we have 26. That's adding up to an 8. I just love the sense of equilibrium that is starting to appear in your life. Beautiful card for you. There is something, though, that it's time to let go of, all right? You're not ready, but there is something kind of nagging behind you, and I feel as if it's time to take a walk down this pier, all right? This is time to go, but you're not ready, all right? But I think, you know, once you start to feel more in line with who you really are, really touching base with yourself, I think, you know, that you are going to be able to let go of whatever it is that, you know, you are hanging on to. Because I feel like I wanted to say hanging on to by a thread, you know, so whatever it is time to let it go, because look, things are turning, all right? Look what this is. Look, we have happy, we have milk and honey. This card has come out right now 3 times, all right? This is really an important card. This is really a good energy for the weekend. I feel like it's the collective theme. And then we have time to go. You have to let go of you thinking that you don't deserve all of this. All right, Cancer? You deserve every little bit of it and then some. All right? So this is your time to shine. You know, this is your egg, your cosmic egg. This is what you are birthing. This is you in your power, doing what you love to do. And whatever it is going to bring you everything you ever wanted. Right? But there's something blocking you. Let it go. What is blocking you, Cancer, from doing this? Let that go. Let that go. You know, oh, see, but you got to do the work. Whatever it is, it's uncomfortable. It's going to be really way out of your comfort zone because, you know, you're very comfortable in your shell because you're a crab, and crabs like to go sideways. They go this way, they go that way. You know, but it's time for you, Cancer the Crab, to move forward. All right, enough sidestepping and time to do whatever the work is. Get uncomfortable with whatever it is that's making you comfortable. You know, there's a saying that I heard not too long, and it's today's comfort is tomorrow's discomfort. And I feel as if this is what this is talking about. So let go of any fears, let go of your imposter syndrome, let go of whatever it is, Cancer, that is holding you back. You know, because here with milk and honey, everything you've ever wanted is right here. All right? You just need to not be so afraid of accepting it. You know, it's one of those things you've asked for, whatever this is, for a long, long, long time, Cancer. All right? So put your hands out and say thank you. Be grateful because there's something really, really good coming towards you. Love the energy. Love the energy, Cancer. Cancer. All right. Let's go to our Leos. Grateful, thankful to all my Leos. How's my Leos doing? Grateful, thankful for all of the people and the energies. Grateful, thankful to all the people and the energies. All right, let's see what's going on for my Leos. Ooh, that card really wants to come out. We have you not feeling so good about yourself. Yin energy reversed. This is really like not like in your body, you know, feeling a little uncomfortable, not feeling very secure in yourself. What is that about? Yeah, there's just something, you know, intuitively, you know, there's something that you just don't feel is balanced within you. Now, you know, off the top of my head, I'm going to say that, you know, this is almost making me wonder whether or not there might be something that you need to have checked out. So if there has been this little inkling in the back of your mind saying, oh, maybe I should go to the doctor, go to the doctor. Okay, just do it. Just get it checked out. Better to be safe than sorry, you know, because here we do see this is you're afraid of the news. But when the higher power comes up, this is your intuition. It's just like, you know, there's something wrong here with this Yin card reversed. You know, so let's see whether or not we can get it in balance. All right. So I am picking up there's something in balance. You know, and really for you younger women having had ovarian cancer, please, please, please get your annuals, get your checkups, get your mammograms, do what you have to do. All right. You know, I have a friend right now who is struggling with ovarian cancer. You know, may she find a lot of healing light, you know, in this journey. But, you know, it's like, you know, once we know what might be wrong, we can fix it. Okay. So, yeah. So, and to my Leo friend out there whose conversation I had this morning is going to do just that. The cards are confirming it. So, you hear me? All right. All right, let's see. And what else do we have for my Leos? Leos. Oh, a change in the wind. See, you're resisting some change too. All right, so here we have this card coming up reversed. And, you know, when change comes up and, you know, when you resist change, because sometimes all we need to do is, you know, kind of figure out how we can make some changes that are, you know, positive and proactive in what it is we need. You know, so here, this to me is a card of resistance. Maybe you are resisting wanting to go get something checked out for fear of what it might be. You know, well, you might be wrong, you know, and it might be nothing. So how's that? You know, so, you know, don't resist what it is you need to do because your intuition is talking to you, Leo, very, very strongly. All right, so let's see if we can really make this happen. All right. All right, let's see. Virgo. What's going on in the world of my Virgos? Virgos. I sure hope you're having a better energy. You'd have it rough for a little while there. So let's see if maybe this unsettled energy. It's been work. Okay, I know. I feel you. I think a lot of you Virgos have really struggled. Really struggled. So let's see what's going on. All of my Virgos. Grateful, thankful for my Virgos at this time. So, dear Oracle, what say you to my Virgos? What's going on with my Virgos? Uh-oh, something's getting fixed. Mending. So there's somebody who I feel like, you know, you're trying real hard to make things work. Your intuition, you know, is telling you how this is going to pan out. I need to get one more card. Yeah, I feel as if there's a situation you are dealing with somebody, and you are not listening to your intuition in regards to this person. So I'm curious, what are you doing? What's going on, Virgo? Because you're not listening to your intuition about someone. So what I'm feeling with this one is that you guys, you know, had a rift, you broke up, you separated or whatever, and now either you or them is trying to make it come together, and your intuition is kind of telling you something. What's it telling you? Yeah, it's very unsettled. So listen, Virgo. You know, if your intuition is knocking on your door, every bone in your body, every cell in your body is telling you, don't do this. Don't do this, Virgo. Don't do this. That's your intuition. You know, listen to it. Because you're not feeling good about this reconciliation or trying to fix things. So I'm just going to tell you, that's your energy right now going into the weekend is like, you know, you've got to, don't do this. Come to the edge. It's just like, you know, you are taking risks by getting yourself involved with this person again. All right. That's all I can say. It's just like, it's so strong and it's such an important message. You know, I just really want you to listen to yourself, all right? Don't listen to them. Listen to what you know you need to do, all right? Because if you go against your intuition, it's not going to be pretty, all right, Virgo? So that was intense, but it was important. All right, Virgo. All right, let's see what's going on now. For all my Scorpios, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. Scorpio, What's going on for my Scorpios? Scorpios. Grateful, thankful for the message for all of my Scorpios at this time. Ooh, community. Scorpios. Scorpio, I'm going to do you, Scorpio, but I've got to go back and do Libra. I didn't forget you. I'm out of line. I didn't write it down here. So, Libra, you will be next. All right, back to Scorpio, because you are the energy that I pulled out. All right. Scorpio. All right. So, I feel like there is a situation that is happening within your community. All right, in your circle of friends. And it makes you feel very insecure, all right? I cannot believe that I am looking at a reading here about a Scorpio who is feeling very insecure, all right? Yin energy, it's coming up reversed. I just did this for Leo. You know, this is really not feeling good about yourself, not feeling good about your body. Maybe somebody is, you know, makes fun of you, maybe, you know what I mean? Like, there's just this energy about somebody in your environment who I feel picks on you. You know, whether they realize it or not, maybe that's just their temperament, but I feel as if they really pick on you. And it really crawls under your skin, whoever this person is. So this could be in a work situation. You know, but it's really starting to get to you. So here's what I'm picking up, Scorpio. It is really important that you really kind of bring this energy into balance. You know, because if there is somebody trying to demean you, make you feel less than you are, bullying you, because it's that kind of an energy, manipulating you. I feel as if you have really got to pay attention to this energy of balance, all right? Because to be fair, it's just like, you know, that's not playing fair, because I feel like whoever this person is, it's almost as if they hit below the belt. I don't like that energy. I just don't like that, you know? But this is karmic. Whoever it is you are dealing with, it's a very karmic energy. So, yeah, I think this weekend, you may actually confront this energy with this person. And like I said, it could be work, it could be a circle of friends, but whoever this person is, I feel Virgo. I feel, maybe they are Virgo. I feel, Scorpio, that enough is enough, you know, and this is where you're at. You're like, I'm done. I'm done with you making me feel like I don't do my work well. I'm really tired of you telling me that I don't do my job well. I'm tired of you telling me that, you know, my food's no good. You know what I mean? Like that kind of stuff. I think you're done with that. So this is a very karmic situation that you are dealing with, and there's a lesson that you need to learn. So I feel like the lesson is to not let this person, you know, make you feel this way. So the lesson is to figure out how to handle that. And I do feel like you will, you know, because I think things really kind of come right back into balance. All right, Scorpio, so that's what I've got for you. Now, let's turn our energies towards Libra. Because I'm sorry, Libra, we're out of order, just a little twist. But I didn't forget you, here we are. All right, Libra, what's going on for my Libras? Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. Look, the observer. You're keeping your eye out. Maybe for opportunities. Maybe you're looking for answers. I don't know. We'll see. And here we have go the distance, come up reversed. So this coming up reversed is almost telling me, you know, there's a situation you just don't want to finish. You know, so I don't want to do this anymore. All right, so let's see what that's going on. Could be involved in working with somebody. I mean, there's just something. I feel like you're having like the veil lifting, and you're like, whoa, I don't know if I want to continue dealing with this person. I don't know if I want to go to the end with this person. So I think there was something you didn't see before, and now you're starting to see things a little differently. So some of you Libras have actually gained some perspective. But let's see what else the cards have to say. What else can you tell me about my Libras? Oops. Well, that's a lot of cards. But your intuition, I feel like your intuition, you know, I think you've known all along how this was going to pan out. I mean, it started out really, really good. We have all that glitters popping out again. You know, so things that we thought were really good at the beginning, I think aren't so good now, right? And then here we have, you know, this serendipity card coming up reversed. You know, so I think you know, that you are taking a real risk and you're not really, you know, going with your intuition, you know, because when you are balanced, then the magic happens. And you're not. And, you know, here's your intuition again talking to you, you know. So, and again, we have to the sea, reverse. This is about following your true north, right? Are we following our true north, Libra? No, I don't feel we are, you know, and I think, you know, you let people kind of guide your ship, which is off course, all right? And this is one of these energies. I think you know when someone is doing that. But the problem here is that, you know, you get so overwhelmed, you know, you don't know what to do. You just kind of go with it, you know, and you just kind of follow their lead. And, you know, listen, if anybody ever tries to pull you from your true north, that's not a friend. That is not somebody who is in your corner. You know, people are supposed to support our direction. And I feel like this person pulls you from your direction. So I think things start to really make sense this weekend, and you are needing to really listen to this intuition, because there may be something that comes up that really kind of tests you or pushes you to the limit where you're like, you're done. Like, nope, I can't do this. You know? So, yeah. And here, bottom of the deck, not for you. So, yeah, I mean, this is something, somebody, they may push you. It'll be the last straw almost. It's just like, I just can't keep going this direction. And then I'm really hoping that you will find your true north again. All right, because when we're on our true north is when we find our happiness. All right, so let's move on. Now we're all caught up now. Over to my Sagittarians. What's going on with all my Saggies? Grateful, thankful for the energies of my Sagittarians. I feel work is on the top of your list, even if you don't want to. I think some of you are going to work even if you don't want to work this weekend. All right, but let's see what's going on. We have deep knowing. All right, you are not listening to your intuition because it's trying to tell you something, you know, and it may be coming through in dreams. It may be in just kind of conversations you're overhearing or things that are happening, you know, but deep knowing coming up reverse, to me, this is like the high priestess coming up reverse. And when the high priestess comes up reverse, you know, she's trying to tell you something. So I feel like something is trying to come through. All right. Yes. All right. So Sagittarius, there is a situation, you know, I mean, you've been going round and round and round in circles in a situation because you haven't been able to let it go. And I feel like it's time to let it go because the circle needs to come to an end. All right. So there's a real need, you know, to break a cycle, you know, so this is something that you are doing over and over and over again that is not good for you. All right. You know, whether this is smoking, drinking, partying, staying up too late, you're on your phone, doing too much TikTok, whatever it is, but you know that you've got to break this cycle because I feel like it's time. Look, it's time. It's time to like go in another direction. So, mending. There could be somebody who could help you, all right, you know, in trying to break this cycle or help you fix whatever it is that's going on. So there is an awful lot of supportive energy for you, all right? And listen, if there is somebody who you are dealing with, Sagittarius, all right, somebody who you've really tried to make something work with them and you just can't, you know, let it go, all right? It's just like, if something, it's like, if when things work, it's easy, it's simple, like there's no problems, you know, and when we try to make and force things to happen, that's when we get in trouble. And maybe, you know, this is a connection, a relationship, a situationship, whatever it is that, you know, you've been trying to fix, and it's just, nothing's changing. you know, because maybe they don't want to change. All right. So I feel as if you need to let it go. And if your intuition has been telling you how to handle this and you've been avoiding it, it's time to pay attention. And again, I really feel like something that you have been doing over and over and over and over again. It's time to release this habit, whatever it is, and, you know, form a new habit. You know, replace whatever it is with a new thing, something positive, something that, you know, will bring enjoyment to you, something that will bring, you know, some kind of, you know, solid outcome. I don't know, you know, but whatever it is, it's time to move on. All right, Sagittarius, that's what I have for you. All right, let's see what's going on for all my Capricorns. Capricorns. All right, Capricorn. What's going on for all my Cappies? Grateful, thankful to each one of you. Capricorn, Capricorn. Some of you may not be wanting to like kind of be around people, but Capricorn, push yourself, because the Capricorn can be so work oriented, so fixated that they forget the social end of life. So I always encourage Capricorns to go out and have a good time. You know, they're represented in the tarot as the devil. And, you know, sometimes people have a hard time with that card. But it's not such a bad card, because it also says, what are you doing that is keeping you from having a little fun? You know, sometimes it's okay, you know, to not be so enslaved to work or to a situation that you can't enjoy yourself. You know, sometimes it's okay to be a little bad. You know, so I always encourage a Capricorn, because they're the most stoic of everyone, I think. Happy, happy. So go out and enjoy yourself, Capricorn. Let's see, what do we have here? We have blessed coming up reversed and clean it up. So, you know, you haven't been feeling like, you know, you've been, you know, kind of feeling like the universe might have forgotten you or whatever. But that's not true. You know, the universe is saying, clean it up, you know, meet me halfway. You know, you want this blessing, you know, whatever it is that you are after, you know, it's really wanting you to do the work. You know, it's just like, you can't turn around and have a successful business, and not be consistent and show up every day. You know what I mean? Like, you know, consistency is key. You know, if you want to have, you know, a success in anything that you do, you have to apply yourself. If you don't apply yourself, of course not. But if you apply yourself, and all of a sudden it's like magical, and the blessings really come through. So I feel as if there's something around you, an energy of negativity or something that is holding you back from what it is you need to be doing. You know, and the truth is you're your own worst enemy here. All right. You know, what's keeping you from being happy? Well, you. All right, Capricorn. So I feel as if it's time to really, you know, clean things up, you know, see things as they are, you know, meet the universe halfway, and you will see how magical life really is. So, you know, I mean, a lot of Capricorns are prone to depression and a lot of melancholy, you know, so chin up, because I feel as if it's all in your attitude. So if you have a positive attitude, you get up in the morning and you are grateful. I do this practice every morning. Every morning I get up and I do gratitude practice, and I sit there on my sofa with my cup of coffee, and I'm grateful for my cup of coffee, and I am thankful that I have a good home to live in, and I am really grateful for my dog Ruby, you know, and you just kind of appreciate and be grateful for what you have, not what you have not. All right, and I think you will find a lot more happiness. All right, Capricorn, that is your message for this weekend. All right, let's move on to our Aquarians. 38, 32. I messed up on my timestamps here, so I don't think I'll have them all in there. All right, Aquarius, what's going on for all of my Aquarians? Questions. Why? Why? Why me? Why is this happening? Why are things happening? What is going on? Grateful, thankful for the energies. Grateful, thankful for all the energies. Oop, time for a nap. You know, so there's something, Aquarius, you need to give it a rest. All right? Quit questioning and just let things be. All right? Because with these two cards here, you know, you wanting to know why me, why this is happening, why is this going on? You know, I feel as if, you know, you need to just trust, you know, and just kind of be in the moment and just trust what's going on around you is just what you need. But here we have this, the no place like home, you know, so maybe there's this real unsettled energy in your home. You know, maybe you and your person aren't getting along. Maybe the family isn't getting along. You know, it's time to quit trying to fix things and just let things be. You know, because it's one of those things, you know, it's like beating a dead horse. You know, obviously at this point, you know, these cards are kind of telling me that, you know, this is something that, you know, we've been through and we've addressed and done. It's like it's time to just let it go so that the solution and the answers can surface. You know, because if we're constantly questioning what are we supposed to be doing and why is this going on and why, you know, in that whole questioning of why, there's no actions towards solutions. You know, so sometimes it's one of those things, if we just let things go, then the answers come. I mean, how many times have you lost your car keys and you search high and low and high and low and high and low, and after a half hour and you're really frustrated and you still can't find the car keys, you know, to only, you know, get this thought of like, did you check your coat pocket? No, you didn't. And guess what? That's where your keys were. You know, so it's that kind of a thing, you know, it's just like this energy just wants it to just like let it go. Let it go so that the answers can come, Aquarius. And I feel like that is really the crux of your message. All right. Moving on. Pisces. What's going on for all my Pisces? Grateful, thankful to each one of you. Happy you're all here. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. Grateful, thankful for the energies of Pisces. Pisces, some of you are feeling a little alone. Left out. By the book. Ooh, somebody's real serious. Who's serious? There's somebody very serious around you. Never ending story coming up reverse. I want one more card. What is this about? Okay, and here's my other card. And the Y card comes out again. All right, so here are your cards. We have by the book, never ending story, and Y. All right, so I feel like somebody, you know, they don't really let you be you. You have to do things their way. You know, is there a your way? Just asking. You know, I just feel like, you know, by the book, there is somebody who leads and everybody just follows this person in their lead. But with this never-ending story, I feel as if you're getting really tired of following someone else's lead, always doing things their way. And then they don't want you to question it. No, we're just going to do it this way and don't worry about it. You know, no, this is how we're going to do it. No, this is how we're going to do it. I just get somebody that's like my way or the highway type of energy. The faith comes up reversed, you know, and you just don't feel good about this, you know. And so you have like a real big like kind of thing is like you're trying to question like, you know, oh my gosh, what should I do in this situation? How do I handle it? You know, because, you know, somebody who always wants things their way, you know, it's really, it's a very difficult kind of situation here. And we have karma at play, you know, so here, this is a big lesson for you, Pisces. Are you going to stand up to this energy, you know, because I feel like this might have been a pattern in your life where in the past, you know, you always follow somebody's lead, even though you didn't want to do things, you know, it's like at some point you have to really kind of step up to the plate and say, this is what I want to do. And no, I don't want to go in that direction. I don't want to do it your way, and I don't want to follow your lead, you know, because it didn't lead me where I wanted to go. It led me to where you wanted to go. You know, so I feel as if, you know, there's a lot going on that you are thinking about in relation to, you know, how, you know, you have been submissive maybe to somebody and just kind of letting them have their way. So I feel like, you know, it brought you a lot of chaos and conflict here, right? So I think, I mean, I think we all try to go along as best we can, you know, but there reaches a point where we cannot pretend who we are, and who we are always wants to ooze out of us, you know, so this is why you feel so alone. Twice now we've seen this card for you. You know, and it's because, you know, you're always, you know, suppressing or going back to somebody else's lead, you know. So it's time for you to really kind of step up and stand up you know, and really see things as they really are and not be afraid, you know, to sometimes, you know, say, I don't want to do it this way. New life. You'll feel better. I feel as if, you know, there is this energy that is asking you to really embrace this part of you that, you know, will open up a whole new kind of energy to your world and your life. So yeah, break those chains, you know, and sometimes you don't have to do what the other person wants. You know, here at the bottom of the deck, breathe. You know, because sometimes you get really overwhelmed, and sometimes, you know, it's difficult because there's what they want you to do, and you still have needs. I mean, you know, as an individual person, we have individual things we each have to do for ourselves, regardless if we are with people or not, you know. So, you know, to have somebody try to take everything from you and do everything their way, you know, it's like, well, you don't brush your teeth right. You should do it this way. Don't worry about how I brush my teeth, right? You know, well, you don't wash the dishes right. You should wash dishes this way. You know, well, you shouldn't, you know, vacuum the rug this way. You should do it this way. You know, this is the kind of energy that I feel you're dealing with, and it's really hard. And you've been going along with it, but I think it's time to, like, let's nip this in the bud. All right, Pisces. So anyway, that's what I got for you. So take what works and leave what doesn't. Now, I'm going to turn my attentions. I do have someone who asked a question at the very beginning, and I told her that I would be more than happy to answer this. So her question is that she is experiencing some negative energies. By the way, can you help me? On which visa should I apply for Estonia, student, or will I get a work visa? I'm Ozair. I'm Aries moon, milk and honey. Diddy, oh diddy. Okay. All right. Well, you know, listen, I'm just going to pull some cards out, and we're just going to see what's going on with the energies around you. All right. And we'll just go with that and see what it is. As far as the visas, I don't know enough about visas to say one or the other. So, you know, that's one of those things I think you really need to research. I wouldn't trust a tarot reader to tell me which visa to get. But let's see what your overall energy is. Let's see. First card out. Judgment reversed. All right, so this is what I'm going to tell you right off the bat. Okay, we have the Judgment card coming up reversed. So there is something that, you know, you need to not give more energy to. And I feel as if Karachi, is that who you are? Karachi's latest news. There is somebody who wants to make you an offer. Yet another offer that will result in a very painful ending. All right, so with this 10 coming up, this is the end. All right, there is no more. The end. This is, you know, if somebody wants to come towards you and make you an offer, I feel like they're going to hurt you. You're on the ground all stabbed by these swords. That person runs away. All right, so whatever this energy is, it is somebody I feel who you have dealt with before, who has hurt you before. You know, you keep giving them another chance. Don't give them another chance, and then it's over. All right. So I feel like that's, you know, that's really what you need to do in order to deal with some negative energies. You have got to put it to an end, you know, because it's painful. Look at how hurt you've been. But we see this bright sun in the background, right? So you put it to an end, and a whole new lease in life. The land of milk and honey. That's right, will come for you. All right, so those are your cards. Karachi latest news. You know, right now you feel like you're at a position of a disadvantage, you know, but follow your intuition. And here we have the tarot reader, you know. So follow your intuition, because I feel like once you put an end to the situation and it's somebody who is causing this negativity towards you, then you can find a brighter day. All right, so that's what I've got for you. I will see you guys all later. If there were more people in the chat, I would do more readings, but there's no one, so I'm going to go. I hope you guys have a really terrific weekend. Take what works, leave what doesn't. Hit that like button, and I'll see you all later. All right, until then, bye.